overstretched that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
Quickly outside. Here's Robinson. Quickly with the ball. Picked up by Mather. Robinson up top. Now Barnes. Puts up the tray. Barnes drills the triple.
He was ready, and Barnes wasted no time firing that jumper.
Quickly against Halliburton. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Here's Robinson. It's Barnes on the wing. He's covered by Siakam. Robinson outside. Now Ingram. Mather with a steal.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need a back.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where everything is going to have to go your way.
This is what the team likes about Mather. He's calm and cool when they need him to step up.
And count it.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
Allie, thank you. Cleared away by Ingram. Yes, sir! Banking in the layup.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Halliburton. Nembhard fires. Yes, sir, with the three.
Yeah, smart pass by Halliburton. Drawing the defense in and then kicking it out for a triple.
Quickly with the ball. And he commits the intentional foul. And an intentional foul right there. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
They trail by 7.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first of the ball. Trying to focus now for the second.
This is a big trip for a young player. Can MP deliver?
And no luck that time either. Now a timeout called by Indiana. They're losing by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Barnes with a rebound. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
Halliburton fires! So the Raptors win it. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hipp.
MP in the locker room moments before the tip-off of Game 3. MP, there's been some chat on social media about a bug that's going around.
Yeah, I seen that.
So why don't you tell them how you feel?
Okay. I mean, listen, it's simple. Y'all don't gotta worry about your boy MP. I'm 100% locked in and ready to go.
See that, folks? He's doing just fine.
Yeah, better than fine, actually, Xander. I'm about to put on a show for all y'all tonight, so just keep watching. MP, out.
Oh man, this is the ridiculous thing I've been throwing up all day, bro.
Yeah, you might want to sit down.
You know,
You been able to keep fluids down?
not really. I've been working with the trainer, so I think I'm as good as I'm gonna get right now.
You never played a game this sick before?
One time in high school, I had strep throat, 103-degree fever. Yeah, fatigue, all of it. My mom was furious that I played.
It's very good, your mom. How'd you do?
Like what? Like in the game in high school?
Yeah, how'd you do?
Bro.
You serious?
You're dead serious, bro. I'm gonna try to see if I can tap into some of that magic tonight. Right after I got the
I'm being told that MP and at least 2 of his teammates have been hit with a severe stomach bug in the last 24 hours. Tough timing, but this is a resilient bunch. We'll see just exactly how they respond and what kind of energy level they bring to a very critical second round contest.
Look at Toronto. They have a real opportunity here to take total control of this series with the win here tonight.
And that would all but end it. When you won the first 2 games, you know that victory in Game 3 all but punches your ticket to the conference finals.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Robinson is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. And MP and crew fighting off a major illness that has spread like wildfire through the locker room. They're all sick.
Adrenaline can carry these guys only so far. And when you're fighting off an illness like they are, it is bound to take its effect at the later stages of the game.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Good ball mover here by the Raptors. Barnes dishes to Robinson. Barnes sets a screen for quickly. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
And it's out of bounds. Let's see, they say last touch by Mathurin.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Barnes outside. Pass to Ingram. A three. Knocks down the three ball.
The pure shooting ability of Ingram does all the talking there. He gets the ball and delivers that quick release.
Nembhard's shot is good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bradley is screen on Barnes. Siakam kicks to Bradley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Barnes finds MP. Here's Burton. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, you see Jakob Poeltl powering through the contact. Use that size, young sir.
Siakam outside. No good on the shot. Good D by Barnes. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 37 points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. Seems to be his theme lately. Nobody has been able to stop him. Back to you.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Toppin, he's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Indiana again missing. Here's Toronto now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Ingram passes to Burton. Now, here's MP. He's covered by Halliburton. 5 on the clock. Back to Robinson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Robinson's got 6 points.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Pass to Toppin. Siakam sets a screen for Toppin. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Toronto. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside, Barrett. Down low. Over Halliburton. And Barrett with the basket on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight. Siakam is up there with Shepard. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Toppin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. MP against McConnell. Barrett for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Shepard, the pass to Halliburton. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. And if you've been watching since round 1, this group is off to a blistering start here in the postseason. And have not only swept the first round, but have 2 in the books here in the second round. 6 consecutive wins. Wow.
And that was an impressive sweep in the first round. And if they can get a win tonight and move to 3-0, a second sweep looking more and more probable. Even if they don't sweep, though, I don't see them being challenged in this series. It's not going to go past 5.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
Back to Robinson. Getting it done against contact. It's MP.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Pass to McConnell. Tapping a screen on MP. Over to the wing. Here's Shepard. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors leading by 15. In the corner, it's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Going for a dunk, Ingram uses that physicality, clearing the defense out of his way.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Indiana making some changes. Bradley's checked in for Siakam. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Shepard. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Pirtle is checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Barrett. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
And that one's good, Barnes.
How about the jump shot by Scotty Barnes? Look out, folks.
Here's Toppin. He's got 8. Halliburton for 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
In the corner, it's Toppin. Pass to Nembhard. Toppin sets a screen for Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this.
Glad to have you with us. So far, it's been a dismal performance for the Indiana Pacers.
You can't stop anybody. You can't win. It's just that simple.
Yeah, the game's been completely one-sided, and we promised our viewers a good contest. Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, things not looking great, trailing big. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Emmanuel quickly out there with MP. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. So it's the Pacers now, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And a wide open look for Halliburton. No good on the 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Barnes passes to Ingram. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Halliburton. He has 5. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. Bradley sets the pick for Siakam. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Back to Barnes. On the wing, MP. On the wing quickly. Inside. MP's shot is good. 14 points for MP.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. 2K leaderboard. MP is second.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Nemhard with it, covered by MP. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Nemhard with it. Siakam for 3. It's rebounded by Quickly.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Nemhard against Robinson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Eddie Toppin's checked in for Brent. R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Raptors. Pacers have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Toppin sets a screen for Siakam to end the drought, and there's Toppin on the assist from Siakam. Toppin's got 11.
The very definition of a stretch 4. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
Now, here's MP. He's got 14. Barrett the pass to MP. No good on that one. The Pacers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Siakam is screen on Quickly. And it's Halliburton missing. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Indiana's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. A shot by Nemhard, no good. Toronto leading by 23. To the middle, here's Robinson. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. He's got 16.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And the Pacers call time here.
Time for your Indiana Pace, everyone.
The team's changing it up here. Checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton comes in for Shepard. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Toppin is out there with Pascal Siakam. It's T.J. McConnell. And it's Huff in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. It's the 3-point bomb.
Boy, you better expect a steady diet of 3-point attempts. Tyrese Halliburton gets beyond the arc.
And here's MP for 3. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. So it's the Pacers now. Halliburton outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
A 3 from MP. And the Raptors hit again from T.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside Barrett. Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. Robinson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Siakam outside. And they get it. And Pirtle pulls it down. To the inside. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Ingram. Robinson on the wing. Back to Ingram. On the wing, MP.